this all new Aria? It's an elegant EV.
Yeah, with 389 horsepower.
All right, looks like we are finally getting this started. We have After Hours versus Sirens now. And a pretty exciting matchup, especially in this final week here that we have of Onward. Let's get those bands going. So the lobby just went up. On the After Hours side, we have a ban of Abandoned and Subway, both strong maps of Siren Snails, and a ban of Arctic and Egress on the Siren Snail side. With map 1 going to be Shipyard. Now this is a strong map of After Hours. I've watched a few of their cast, especially when we had to go against them. I did my research and I know Shipyard to be a strong map of theirs. So I'm curious to see how Siren Snails does against this. What we can take away from these bans is Siren Snails ban Arctic and Egress. So that's either saying we don't like new maps, we've done this for a little bit, we just don't like them, or we've played this season and we just have not done good on them. Let's check out the Arctic and Egress. We can pull these stats up so we don't have to just make assumptions here. The Egress, they have 100% win rate on, but it looks like they've only played it once. Arctic 5-3, so they've lost it twice. I'm not too sure who they've played on it. I don't know. So their stats aren't that bad on the maps. I think it's just a personal preference at this point, and they could just go after Hours, in which they think that that team is very good at those maps. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Okay, so After Hours is 4-4 on Arctic, so that's a strong map for them. And then Egress, they haven't played. Oh, they're 4-3 on it. So yeah, those are two strong maps of After Hours. Those are good bands actually. Now Shipyard, I don't think we know Siren Snails. Siren Snails are the favorite of this, going 24-1 on voting. Wow, yeah, no one has yet to play Siren Snails on Shipyard, so if you're looking for footage of Siren Snails on Shipyard, this is your opportunity. About getting everyone in this lobby now. This is exciting. I think this is a great choice, and the fact that After Hours gets home, let's just really see how they predicted Siren Snails on specific maps and how they handle Masters level teams. And Siren Snails, you know, I don't think they would have picked this map. I mean, if we're being honest, I don't think they would pick this against After Hours, so this is definitely an After Hours favor. But we're gonna see the practice and dedication from both teams here of how much they've practiced this week. And with the release of a new game, a lot of players aren't taking the extra time to practice, so we could see that throwing off some aim here and there. You might see some of that today. Siren Snails being a top team this season, I think they are actually ranked they're ranked 3rd in NA, and After Hours is 7th. So if the Siren Snail win this, they go down to 1260, so they'll still be in the top 7. After Hours will go up and make the top 7 for sure. If After Hours loses, they get knocked out of the top 7. After Hours does have another challenge match as well against Aging Moss, a 11th ranked team. The After Hours still could be in the game, but with 2 victories, the deal is done. The deed is done. Man, there's a lot of teams fighting for that 7th spot. Let's see how it pays off. Let's check on these teams here. On the After Hours side, we have Chandler Sullivan, Mr. Diamond Ghost, Ninja Salad, Artisizer, and Fog Cabin. On Siren Snail side, we see Blue E. Hansen, Slimpy, and Takeo. Takeo is a really strong sniper player. So it's interesting we're seeing him today. I'm thinking he's making his debut in terms of short range guns. We got 2 more minutes until we finally get into some action. You guys won't have to hear my rambling anymore. I think this is the only matchup Siren Snails has. Let's see if they challenge someone this week. And nope. Get that out of the way. After Hours has a challenge match against Eugene Moss on Sunday. So that's that. Hold a minute. Now I'm gonna predict bans because I like to. Okay. After Hours banned Abandoned and Subway. I think Siren Snails will pick Snow Peak. At least that's what I would do. Snow Peak. Yeah. That's what I would do. I'm surprised that wasn't a ban. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I think we definitely can see. You know what? Enough talking. Siren Snails is starting a 4-on-5. Round 1. Okay. Alright, we're seeing the action between the two teams now. Siren Snails rushing down the north side of the ship. Blue taking the second star. E. Hansen pushing the far edge of the ship. Blue jumping down onto that mid container. E. Hansen still pushing towards the ship, looking towards red ramp. After I was playing a little bit passive approach here, Ninja still tucked behind the AC and fog on the other end of the bridge there. Notice as they're now pushing up towards red ramp, Chandler and Diamond taking their quick positions down the central. A smoke going onto ship from Narnicizer. Siren Snails only 3 players. It looks like 1 dropped. Not too sure what's going on this Siren Snail side. But I think Blue just floating in the sky here. Diamond taking out Takeo. Blue taking out Diamond in the middle. E. Hansen crashing back.
Just went to the objective.
Chandler calling out. Blue rotating towards objective. Blue and E. Hansen now playing a strong tucked in defense as one of their players is dropped and one is dead, so that leaves 4 after hours players and 1 confirmed dead from Blue. E. Hansen really taking in this moment. It's accepting that 2v4, which most people can't handle, but E. Hansen looks thrilled in the face of death here. Taking shots at Chandler off the opposite end of the AC. Some shots from Ninja headed towards Blue.
One more tick to my body armor. I don't know where that guy is. It's like killing my FPS. Yeah, it is. It's killing my FPS. Every time I try to jiggle peek, like my shit stutters.
Ooh. We were talking about frame drop and now bopping into a dance move.
Yeah.
Hello? Watch over here, mid ramp.
Blue knife in fog cabin. I'm not too sure what in the world is going on right now in a trade from Ninja and Blue that leaves 2 after hours players against E. Hansen down on objective. Narnicizer taking his time here, crawling his way to objective, and Chandler should see E. Hansen, and he does. Takes out E. Hansen. That is round 1 in after hours favor. Ugh. That is what we like to see right there. We see a beautiful tag from after hours, really taking their time, doing a slow approach, and winning the first map here. excuse me, winning the first round. Looks like Siren Snails now does have their 5 players. They pulled in Downpour and Slimpy. So after I was getting those 3 picks there, Blue getting 3 as well, and a 5v3. Hansen take on not finding anybody. Now we're going to the second round here. After hours on defense.
Hit when I hit.
I fucking love this game.
You ready?
We're nothing else.
There's a black hole right there. I'm not even joking.
I think you're just going crazy.
Diamond goes swinging, taking out Blue. Slimpy not able to get that refrag. Diamond goes hearing those footsteps, looking for Slimpy. Slimpy pre-firing the corner, trying to catch out Diamond goes. A perfect flash, getting Diamond goes. Diamond goes pre-firing. Slimpy gonna turn the corner, take out Diamond. Perfect use of utility there. Downpour is still in spawn, take on Ian's, and now swinging down the middle section. A C4 going out on the after hours side at ship. And they flash. Ninja taking out Takeo on, I believe, the middle section. A great spot from Ninja there. Chandler taking out E. Hansen as well from blue room section. I don't want to miss this action, but we're just going to assume he is back there. Chandler also taking out Slimpy. Yeah, he's in that back roof, and he's catching out Downpour as well in the middle roof. Jared's an excellent defense. Chandler taking out 4 there, going 4-0 so far. Excellent shots from Chandler there. He took out Slimpy at white ramp and Downpour in the middle, and I believe E. Hansen as well. So that is just great defense on the after hours side. I'm curious to see how Siren Snails responds to this. I think Slimpy was the only one to get a pick that rounds, but defense is pretty heavy on this map. It's easier to win. Seems like Siren Snails is a little bit aggressive there. Blue led the charge. Slimpy with a great flash taking out white ramp, but it didn't lead the offense to push past midsection, because without the use of utility, Ninja could take his spot and pick out anyone pushing. But Chandler on that back roof really spelled out the downfall of that defense or offense. Let's see what OBJ we have now. We have the back warehouse.
Put 5 spots. I
No, you had a spot on the roof. You had a spot
That
on
was
the
for
stairs.
Tingo.
No,
Dude,
okay.
you missed it on me.
No, I'm on top.
You just said you were in here, Tay.
I'm on top.
Do you want me to take out a sneaky bus? Okay, on.
grenade. Blue takes out Fog Cabin, only downs, and Chandler throwing a grenade from mid-roof. Through mid-roof, landing it at Blue. Slimpy going to get that revive. An excellent nade, but the body armor and health are
I'm
gone.
not sure. They use infiltrate, please. You're up.
Slimpy doing some parkour here. We see after hours slowly pushing out Fog Cab and not pushing the envelope, going down through the middle. Ninja rotating through the central. Diamond goes taking out Downpour. Again, only a down, so we've had 3 downs so far in this game. No picks confirmed. Narciso shooting towards back roof, looking at Takeo. Mr. Diamond goes taking out Takeo from the back of the ship, and when she was crawled and pinched by Narciso there. Downpour and Sliffy now rotating back towards objective while Blue is still sitting in the mid. And no one's pushing mid so far. Blue is looking at red ramp. Chandler taking back route, looking for the flank, takes out Blue. A very aggressive push late into the round. 2 minutes in, Blue pushes down middle, gets taken out by Chandler, who's still sitting on roof. That is 2 defensive picks already out, and 5 up for the offense, and now 4 up. 5 still up for the offense, and not just 2 Silent Snails remaining. After hours, if they push up, can definitely get their picks here. And a trade going out. Diamond goes taking out E. Hansen again, revivable, but E. Hansen is as well. Swimpy rotating back, some smoke going out. I think Narciso, but Mr. Diamond goes calling out that their pick is got revive. Narciso taking out E. Hansen, the same exact spot. Swimpy looking from underneath this truck here for this crossing from Narciso, and he does get that. Now he's the lone defender here on objective. So if we proned out, looking for any crossings, but interesting. Fog Cabin hitting Slimpy there. I didn't even see an angle he could have got shot at, but and Chandler running through the side, taking out Slimpy. After hours so far, perfect. I mean, Barris is just unmatched on this map. I mean, Chandler 6-0, not finding a death. Diamond Ghost, I think, was crucial to the offenses. Him pushing and getting Silent Snails stressed on defense led to several picks occurring. And Blue and the rest of Silent Snails not able to get any picks, and pushing, trying to get picks, really led to the success for After Hours. Chandler nading Blue at the start of the rounds, knocking down Blue's health, although that doesn't really make an impact as his flank was pretty wide open into Chandler Sullivan's sights there as he takes out Blue on the very large flank. Now all After Hours has to do is protect the uplink, and as we saw from previous, After Hours is really good at shipyard defense. So I'm curious to see how Silent Snails attacks this objective. I think we're going to see something different that we don't see from most teams, in which Silent Snails tries to go from the underground section. I think it's gonna be Blue, as he is their cat player, but we'd save the predictions for the round as it is about to start.
Almost got a big smoke in.
I forgot my rush.
A grenade going out from notice edge on the side of the ship. Not landing any. It's one of the attackers here. Pretty similar defense we saw from Siren Snows, but let's see how Siren Snows slices the pie, gets this defense shuffling around. Boo jumping down from off the ship, picking off Nardisizer. You can look in and see Chandler here. Flash going out from Takeo.
I'm shooting at nothing.
I'm gonna keep the camera on Blue here as he is the farthest approach. E. Hansen going down the cheap side. You get a lot of noise. Ninja's gonna make some adjustments there. Damago's taking out Takeo and mid-riff, now rotating back. Damago's picking out Downpour. That's a big pick. E. Hansen now looking for the footsteps of Chandler. Chandler, that was not aimed, that was hip fire. That was a great pick for Chandler there. Blue throwing the flash from top roof. He's gonna be looking for picks. Ninja's in trouble here. Blue taking out Ninja Salad. Blue dropping in for Cap. He's on objective. Fog Cabin and Diamond Ghost are unaware of Blue's positioning, and a quick cap from Blue here. Excellent cap there from Blue. She secured 2 points for Siren Snails, now pushing After Hours back on D on offense. Good turn of events there. Blue really doing the weight pulling for Siren Snails as he rotates behind the defense there from the side of the ship. Goes up through the stairs, takes out Ninja's crucial position, and then opts to jump in for the cap, and I don't think he knew where the defenders were. Fog Cabin not realizing that there is an attacker pushing through the roof, and Diamond Ghost sitting on the outside of the objective as well, but Something with 3 revives too. I mean, there's some stats that are definitely different, but revives can show a lot about how a team rotates. I've seen teams lose rounds of opting to just push in, going to get kills rather than reviving their teammate and pushing the objective together. But alright, let's see what objective we have now. Now this one is a very defense heavy uplink, so Siren Snows has a really good chance here, but After Hours has been dominating on this map so far. Sophie and Ninja trading. Downpour finishing Ninja there, now pushing to the ship. Diamond Goes hearing these footsteps. So far, 4-4 round. Diamond Goes hearing Downpour at the top here. that a nade? Oh my god, right at the feet of the defender. That was a beautiful grenade. Now we see blue pushing up to this gray crate. Interesting defensive position. I think Chandler saw the crosshair from blue. Let's see if he gets that pick. Blue with some flashes. Fogcab is not looking. Blue taking shots at Fogcab and Chandler with a nade on blue. That's 2 kills off of nades there. Takeo taking out Diamond goes from mid roof towards white ram. Ian's taking shots at Narcisizer both. Ooh. Looks like Narcisizer was taking shots at E. Hansen. E. Hansen taking a few more shots than normal. Narcisizer now dropping down from those mid stairs. Smoke going out from fog coming through the middle. Chandler's Sullivan taking out Takeo on the back roof here. After's just picking apart this defense. E. Hansen now taking shots and moving back up their blue room. Now actually going back down. Pushing uplink on this back south warehouse. Lots of shots coming up from Fog Cabin who does not land any on E. Hansen. Decisive with an ACOG 4 times. I'm wondering how he's going to push this attacker here. If he goes around to the front side, he does have roof access to pick E. Hansen out. Fog Cabin delivering shots to the central, but not landing any. E. Hansen rotating, hearing the footsteps of... Narcissus is actually playing really quiet. I think she might have heard those steps previously. Narcissus taking out E. Hansen after secures the first map win against Siren Snails. So overall KDs on both sides there. Chandler and Diamond goes picking apart Siren Snails, dominating this map. Chandler only dying once. Looks like we're gonna get a rehost of the maps here. So I will see you guys in just a minute as I switch lobbies here. All right. Now on to map 2. I'm sure you guys can hear the blizzard going on in the background, but we got Snow Peak. Now I won't say I predicted it once again, but I did predict this. Now, After Hours, this is not their favorite map, and Siren Snails has a similar record to the opposing team. So I think we're going to see different styles of gameplay and new approaches as we get into round 1 here.
Team, I'm going to
Hey, Downward, do you wanna push it? Watch for peak?
Yep, I'll be back.
All right.
Last one alive.
So that guys don't die,
I don't even know why.
You love me.
Ooh, Ninja South pushing out to the South Valley here. That's gonna throw off these attackers, in my opinion. Slimpy now pushing down through this way. Seeing Slimpy cross, not firing to give away his position. Great flasher from Takeo. That was a great flash Takeo. The bounce really gave it that position. Ninja taking out Slimpy there. Great spot there from Ninja. I think I'm going to steal that flash going out from Chandler. Hitting both Takeo and E. Hansen there.
I got blinded.
Get that tree out of the way. E. Hansen and Takeo not pushing, looking for any push outs from these tunnels. Blue and Slimpy pushing in from the inside tunnels. Curious to see how that approach is going to go, as I think After Hours is a fan of C4. I'm wondering if they got any C4 replacements on this objective. Excuse me, that is Downpour, not Slimpy. See, Chandler does have C4. I don't even know where that could be. Shots coming from Narcisizer. He is flash, so he's firing into a wall there. A nade coming out from Blue. Ninja looking at the shots in objective. Downpour taking out Narcisizer, who's spraying his LMG in the corner of that box. And Ninja taking out Downpour and Blue there. And Chandler taking out E. Hands on the outside. That leaves one Siren Snails attacker left. That is Takeo, who still has not pushed objective, pushing past Slimpy's body, looking for the defender that took him out. That is Ninja, but he has moved inside. 3 minutes left on the clock for After Hours defenders still alive.
He's running.
Man, friendly. One more on the side.
One over there by.
No, I need one more. Make sure you're aiming at the side. Take your foot.
Got the one box door. Keep close. Caution. That's my dick.
Look at the mind of Takeo. Went up against 4 after our defense on a very interesting objective.
I need about 350. I don't know. Lock this motherfucker.
Chandler taking out Takeo. Whoa. Look at us. Look at that score. Ninja Salad and Sullivan picking up all attackers there from Siren Snails. Siren Snail, After is looking very good in this matchup. I think their slow and tight defenses are definitely throwing off Siren Snails, who are very aggressive and like to cap. So if you take away the opportunity of cap, and you take out a few of their 2-3 rushers and entry fraggers, their support players and their other rushers can't strangle the defense as much as they have been. Alright, let's get into the second round here.
I'm gonna go check her lady farm.
I'm going here, buddy. Get back.
And as we
Some
see
sort of order.
Blue doing a very fast push already down mid tunnels here. Man, he's pushing all the way through. Here's Ninja and Diamond here. He's taking shots at Diamond Ghost. Now Ninja and Diamond are looking for. Looks like that flash caught Blue out. Right when he pushes when the flash went off. D4 from Blue. I think he's gonna toss it here in this situation. He hears 2 footsteps. But Ninja and Diamond Ghost rotate. Diamond Ghost jawing off, throwing Blue off. This commentary. The rest of Siren Snail is on objective. Blue is definitely the most pushed out defender here. So here flashes from afterwards as they push through the tunnels looking for Blue's position in here. Blue taking out Ninja Salad. I think that was a drone, and they just took out. But now pushing his offense here. Notice as taking out blue. Great voice acting as they sounded like a down player which drew out blue. And notice they're able to take out blue. Jared Sullivan being very quiet looking. Any defenders that might be pushing this. Let's get some lasers going. Man. Chandler flicking onto E. Hansen's head there. Excellent flick for After Hours. 2 Stern Snails defenders down. They got 3 left in objective. Takeo now taking the same angle as E. Hansen here. Shots going out. Chandler and Takeo both missing their shots on each other, not landing a pick. Takeo with some callouts. Takeo taking out Chandler through that doorway. Notice as they're going to pre-fire in the doorway.
They're going out there. He's on the right side.
Downpour playing music through his headphones and using an RPG. Time to go taking out Slippy, who pushed outside.
Delta 2, Fox 3.
Downpour now adjusting to that spot. And a trade. After I was winning that second round. Interesting use of RPG there. And I'm not too sure what I heard, but I heard like some type of I don't even like a musical instrument coming out of Downpour. Well, he's using RPG, and I think using a C4 as well, so what do you call a demolition expert? After Hours looking really good on Snow Peak here against Siren Snails. Blue definitely stretching out the offense there by pushing so far into their spawn.
To get back on quest, man.
Yeah, that's what
I
we're
definitely
doing.
just didn't spend too much time on research, and now I don't know how to
Down
do
for
it.
you.
Oh, wait.
That's around 3 here.
Oh, this man dead.
It's like Downpour is playing an instrument. That's what it is.
Misfire, misfire. -1. 1.
Is in an excellent spot here.
What the fuck?
Blue ran in and capped. That was a really good cap. He fooled the caster. I mean, I didn't even see him charging in. Blue 40 seconds into the round, in which you gotta think 20-30 seconds just him running from the spawn, just ran into the uplink and capped on after hours. After hours so spread out that they don't even witness this occurring. All right, going into round 4 here.
I've gotten us.
Can we all
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh.
You just taking out downpour there. See the spread of Siren Snell's defense here, taking pretty open spots just like after hours. After hours is spreading out their defense, or makes use of their offense. They look for pigs of Siren Snell's there. Tico using his sniper this matchup.
How the fuck am I floating, dude? The hell?
Blue, do you need help?
Hanson, what does that mean? Hanson, you lied. Did it finally smoke late? Dude, I am getting shot at from somewhere.
Alright, I think the next action we're gonna see is that blue. Chandler Sullivan taking out Taco, only a down. Excellent shot there. I think that was a sniper used by Chandler Sullivan, who catches Taco rotating down off of that sniper hill. Slimphy and He Hansen rotating back from their spots to get that revive on Taco. That leaves the objective kind of wide open. Revive of Taco. A flash from Diamond Ghost towards blue position. I don't think landing at him. We're now rotating, looking for Diamond Ghost here. Blue taking out Chandler across the lake. Diamond Ghost with that refrag. A good kill count for after hours.
Delta 2.
2 minutes left on the clock. E. Hansen retaking her spot. Diamond Ghost and E Hansen trading, both revivable. Takeo close to E Hansen, so going for it. Somebody also on the rotation. Ninja and Fog going for that rotation as well. But who are we missing? We are missing Narcisizer, no? Narcisizer's behind objective here. Narcisizer taking out Slumpy. We see some more shots from Diamond Ghost going towards E. Hansen, who did get that
He's
revive.
crashing from plane. He's crashing from plane. That's up.
Are now looking south for that attacker. E. Hansen team killing Takeo, and Diamond Ghost taking out E. Hansen. After hours securing another round to win on Siren's Nose there. Oh my. Yeah, I mean, both teams are playing pretty chaotic. I mean, it's such a different style that's happening. So I think there's definitely some clashing going on. We see Takeo engaging with After Hours pretty early in sniping. Chandler able to get the pick on Takeo only being a down and then eventually getting picked off. Alright, getting to round 5 here.
It's like full circle.
I was gonna be like, yeah, they're over there. I said I'm gonna go wait. No, this is what happened. I said I'm gonna go, and then I got shot.
Sounds like someone being a bitch.
You were facing
I got half a syllable. Oh, we're doing.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna do something. It's whatever happens.
Siren coming out of the 5 north push.
We're playing it fun.
Welcome to pubs.
And 5 north.
This is a very interesting push here. I'm wondering if After Hours is ready for it. I'm predicting a C4 on his north side, so we could see a C4 killing all 5 people, but hey, who's calling it? If the C4 is hit right. Let's see if we can spot a C4. Yep, right on this hilltop here. Only hitting Slumpy. Narcissus are taking out both the blue and downing Slumpy.
Just don't need to go sweep him up.
I got fucking blasted. I got him.
Slumpy taking out Fog Cabin. Slumpy taking out Chandler as well. Diamond Ghost taking out Slumpy. We got a 3-on-3 Fog Cabin downs. Some shots going out from Takeo. Into this uplink. I think we're gonna see these defenders start sliding back. Goes to an excellent angle. Downpour confirming Fog Cabin through the smoke with the grenade. Diamond goes with an excellent pick on Downpour. Now looking towards Takeo. Takeo firing shots. Now knowing where Diamond is peeking from. I don't think he's good. Oh, Diamond goes taking out E. Hansen. Takeo taking out Ninja, but only a down. Diamond Ghost is still firing towards Takeo. Takeo taking out Diamond Ghost. That 5-man push down north really helped out Siren Snells there. Takeo doing some work and taking out several defenders off the rotations. Now 3-3 map decider. If After Hours wins this round, then they win the overall game, and third map is just going to be for MMR points. If Nationals win this, then it goes to a third map decider. I'm curious what that will be. I did not predict a third map. Let's check this out. Let's see what we could see playing. This After Hours pick. So they are picking. I think a downfall pick could definitely be in play. I don't think they'd pick cargo. We'll see. I'm thinking downfall. Alright, round decider here. Stars versus Siren Snails. For bringing an RPG once again. We see 2 C4s on the Siren Snails side. They have lots of explosives. After Hours getting very fast. Spawn here on south. I think Blue is going to be pushing this one pretty hard. Diamond Ghost and Fog I'm going to engage Blue here. C4 going out, taking out Diamond Ghost. Both Blue and Fog haven't flashed.
He was in the wall, he couldn't shoot.
Not too sure what that was. So now pushing through mid tunnel here. I think we're gonna see. Never mind. After Hours playing. That a. It says I think with the either a smoke or a frag grenade there. Hansen C4 baiting this south side though. See if we can spot the C4. Yep, it is on this sandbag. Blue flicking, taking out Chandler.
I won the fight, minus another.
Hansen and Narciser both killing each other. Narciser only down.
Is
Downpour taking out Ninja with a RPG, securing the map win for Siren Snails. Blue and Downpour leading Siren Snails on Snow Peak. And Diamond Ghost leading after our side. Not able to secure that map though. So we are going to see a map 3 decider here. Bust that intermission until we get to map 3. Alright, third map here, Downfall again, predicted by your caster Vati here. I think After Hours is 2-2 on Downfall, so they've shown their ability here, and we have seen After Hours display a great ability to snipe. Takeo is a great sniper on the Siren side. So let's see if he can attest to the many different range players of After Hours. I'm really curious to see how Downfall goes. I really want to see who pulls this out as a third map. I'm glad they picked this one. Now that we hear the round timer, let's get into this. No sub outs on either side.
No, you're not, Takeo.
No, you won't.
I believe in you.
No, you won't.
Alright,
Just
let's see what they do.
You'll find it, Takeo.
Hopefully.
I'm just sacrificing. You see that 10 down there?
Mr. Diamond Ghost taking out Takeo early on, and another pick on E. Hansen. 3 defenders, so if you're pushing out towards lower red truck, and they see him crossing, so that's one spot known. Downpour and Heli again. I think more shots headed towards them. 3 headed down from that north side. But their lines of sight, so if he's taking shots on the crossers of north.
Smoking me out.
blue taking central roof here.
The bungalow east of Upper Red. Okay, so you got Upper Red. One moving sort of close to OBJ.
After hours, just throwing shots at Siren's Nose here. Blue taking shots from I think 4 different attackers there before rotating. He's now pushing towards the south red truck. Downpour taking out Nonosizer on upper red. Blue also taking shots at upper red. I don't think Downpour is 100% on his confirm of kill there.
No, they know I'm here.
Maybe.
Demogo's taking out Downpour in the
Chopper's dead.
heli position, calling out that kill. Blue looking south from objective building. OBJ bungo, but not this objective. Slimpy in lower red, still in the bottom story, looking for any crossings from north and upper red. After I was just getting their picks before even actually pushing to any lower positions that threaten objective. Blue playing very unorthodox, pushing out of Central Hotel, taking a west wall position. Sophie taking out Chandler. Blue taking shots at Ninja. Diamondgo's also taking shots at Blue. More shots coming out of Fog Cabin towards Slimpy. Ninja taking shots, injuring Blue. No util use from Ghost here. Who's just gonna push out with the tablet out. I think there's a false comm of potential kill there. Both lasers pointing towards Blue's head here. Blue now pushing into Central. Ninja Salad downing Blue and Central. Slippy having to rotate, pushing outside of lower red, looking for Ninja in that Central. Fog Cabin still not going to pinch with Ninja here. Ninja kind of stuck in an open position. Slippy taking out Ninja. Now it's up to Fog Cabin versus Slimpy here. And a trade going out, Siren Cells winning that trade. Giving the first point to Siren Snails. Great first push by After Hours, taking out 2 defenders, but not able to take out Slimpy in that lower red building. And Blue and Slimpy definitely causing havoc as the last 2 defenders. All right. I think we definitely are seeing again a clash of styles here. Sentinel's pushing out and taking odd angles. Blue pushing from central where he was originally spotted down to the wall. Definitely threw off Diamond Ghost and a few of the other attackers. And Slimpy rotating outside of his comfortable building of lower red. Definitely also threw off Fog Cabinet from the offense. But great rotations from Siren Snails.
I got lucky, bro. That's what happened. I got lucky. Wait, I'm not going with you. You can if you want, but it's not planned. I think I might get picked short shot in it. Yo.
Some shots going out of the defense, almost taking out Blue and Slimpy, but they're able to get across down through the central valley of downfall. They just out taking out Slimpy from south, and Narcissus able to take out E. Hansen. Excuse me.
One down.
Narcissus killed E. Hansen in the south. They can't go to that window. Ninja able to take out Slimpy through the central valley. Again, only a down, so there, we should see a rotation from Siren Snails here, going for a revive on Slimpy. Salad taking out Blue again in the central. Ninja Salad with an excellent peek there. So he ran in front of objective to get in a risky defensive push, but one that is paying off as it has killed two Siren Snails attackers. Takeo now pushing through central. Diamond Ghost. Andy shots taking out Takeo, pushing into central. Surprising to not see Takeo in a sniping position.
Don't fucking run now, bro.
Oh, excuse that. Onward is throwing my camera around.
Stop. Last stop. Oh, you're the last one up. GG. Hello, gamer.
Downpour going for the rotation on Slimpy here, but I think Ninja Salad is holding that angle.
Nah, you ain't bleeding out. Dude, what you just died? Get down, get down, get down. I got you. I'm definitely not like. You're not bleeding out now, are ya? Yeah, I'm not bleeding out. Definitely not bleeding out. Prone tries it. You just want to play patty cake in the center for 2 minutes? Yeah. You wanna go on a play date? Oh yeah, one center hotel, by the way. It's alright. We can probably light him up. Oh yeah, he gets aggressive. Better not team kill. Oh, I feel like I can answer right now. The fuck? I just saw something like sporadically move. Center hotel. I'm a little scared, or I'm just going crazy.
definitely listening to this conversation between the two last Siren attackers here, who seem to be in a very happy mood despite the serious matchup in the top 7. Capere is playing very strict defense here. Chance Sullivan taking out Downpour. You see the lasers zoning into his exact position. Simply still left alive at upper red, talking to himself. 20 seconds left. And ours are taking out Slimpy. After hours of perfect defense, all 5 up. This is an excellent map pick for After Hours. A 5 up defense is something that you can celebrate, and the 10 Siren Snails looks like they're getting frustrated. Overall by how After Hours is playing. It seems like After Hours is playing a little bit more slow, coordinated, and using their time, and not really goofing off and definitely getting their picks. Let's see what objective we have now. So still a similar West defense. Downfall doesn't really change. It's either West or East or a South objective. The South ones are a little bit more difficult to attack, definitely more defense heavy, but with a good offense you can definitely cap on specific teams and specific defenses. But like we just saw, there was a pretty West defense for the last 2 rounds there, so we're getting another one. So I think we're going to see similar types of defense. However, different rotations are bound to happen. I believe Blue loves to push and engage South more aggressively on these defenses, but again, I could be wrong. Getting into round 3 here.
I'm running. I'm playing dumpster, bro. You put me somewhere. You get dumpster. I hope I can get the middle without getting shot this time.
Nah, I'm good. See these sandbags right here? That's my home.
You leave some and I'll try it. That person just teleported.
sniper.
Who are you? Hanson, you just teleported.
After is taking early shots, getting at South spawn. 1 in tower, taking shots at Takeo in Central. Blue playing South very aggressively, getting taken out by Diamond Ghost. Siren Snails pushing 1 on objective as well. I think I missed that kill. Not too sure who got it, but
Drone.
shots coming out from Downpour towards the south side. Sophie very aggressive, pushing in front of lower red here now, pushing through the central. There's and again a strict offense, looking for picks before really pushing up. There's Oven with the snipe at Takeo. I mean, when I see someone out snipe one of the best snipers I've ever played against, you have to respect the aim there. Chandler, get down and get downpour. I mean, who take it? Take the scope away from this guy.
Oh shit.
Sophie, the lone defender, now pushing back towards objective. Diamond goes, not recognizing the opportunity here to Cap as he sprints up. Let's see what Chandler's rocking here. What gun do we have? He only has it 4 times and he's hitting shots against a 12-time sniper. That is skill. We have
One's pushing on.
Narcissus are taking out downpour and Slimpy securing that third round win for After Hours. After Hours is playing just brilliant. I mean, the fact that they really sit down and get picks first is what's really winning downfall for them. The pick of Blue pushing aggressively south like we stated before the rounds. We're seeing Siren Snails, you know, and I've watched tape of them being a competitor against them. I try to memorize everyone's push and how they play. That's how I was able to predict Blue pushing south there. He plays pretty aggressive on that specific defense, and After Hours did do the research and they picked up Blue, which opened up for them to push south as well, shutting down a flank that could have threatened Twins and several other snipers like Chandler. Chandler picking up 2 crucial. So it looks like we are starting again. Going on to round 4. Siren is only with 4 players this round.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
After Hours. Looks like a false start there. Looks like we might be in a timeout just as I say that. You getting back into it?
You got an important job. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here. You want one? Okay.
I'm basically running straight at that thing. I will see straight.
Yeah, see you later too, alligator. I got a pistol. Better fuck.
No, you wouldn't have shot the M2.
I'm 2-3 with the, downpour with the smoke on the lower red. And a lot of smokes from Siren Snails here as they push up onto After Hours here. Chandler taking out Takeo. And Blue. Both pushing down with all smokes. Chandler taking out Slimpy. Now part of the lone attacker pushing through to the wall of lower red. Chandler also taking out Downpour. After Hours, another 5 up defense on Downfall. Chandler finding tons of picks there for the Siren Snail set, and it doesn't really look like, not to take away from After Hours skill here, but it does not look like Siren Snails is really trying. It looks like they are. I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe I don't know. This is the signs I'm used to seeing, especially on Downfall. As this is one of their top maps. Yeah. I'm not too sure yet. You know, I'm trying to bring good gameplay to a cast here, and it just seems like Science Knows is a little bit off. Maybe trying new strats and testing new stuff before reaching the top 7. Definitely could be a possibility. After Hours playing excellent with 2 defenses, 5 up, not losing a single defender. As we go into round 5 here.
Wait, where am I going? I forget. We're going White House. Okay. You better be right, Jacob.
Downpour pushing south, Swimpy and Blue. Pushing towards central and Blue pushing past it. Takeo sitting on Church. Downpour gonna get the first engagement here at the south side. We see a drone from After Hours.
Twin.
Going out that twin spawn.
Behind us.
Demigo's taking out Blue. Up that rotation. Demigo's getting into more engagements with Slimfy, who's right behind Blue. Trying to shoot the drone. He does land a shot there. Demigo's taking on Slimpy, pushing aggressively down upper red. Hansen taking shots at Diamond Ghost, not landing any. We see some more shots from Ninja Salad. Silence at Bunker. Bogcabin spraying at Downpour as well. Downpour not able to peek, and we see more shots from Hansen with the gun click, meaning ammo is out. Letting Diamond Ghost cross to OBJ Bungle and going to go for South. Fogcabin again, taking shots at Downpour in the white bunker. Letting Ninja cross south. Simon Sales is letting crucial crossings occur. That's going to open up objective here. Takeo sniping Diamond Ghost.
-1.
I think he's going to throw off this After Hours offense. Let's see if Chandler recognizes his shots. Chandler looking for... Chandler with a great push. Down for taking him out of white bunker. Or south bunker. Notice as it recognizes where Takeo is. That's gonna get some callouts to Chandler, who's he's down, so no more sniper. What gun is Fuck I've been using? I don't know. I hope that's not a P90. Downpour flashing, Fog Cabin here.
Got one in Valley.
Two lasers pointed in at Downpour. Looks like we have Narcissizer pushing onto objective. So making a little bit too much noise. Jansen could recognize this. Narcissus takes out E. Hansen. They could cap here. And he does. He takes out E. Hansen. He could cap. He goes back for his tablet downpour and Takeo rotating. Narcissus scooting up, looking for the cap opportunity. Tablet out. On objective. Takeo not able to see Narcissus, and a trade going out. Takeo picking up Narcissus. I was really thinking we saw a cap there. Man. Another round win for Siren Snails there. I mean, what a push from After Hours, so close to a cap. Ninja and Downpour trading, but Takeo able to rotate fast enough to prevent the cap from Narcissus there. But you put After Hours back on defense. And, you know, After Hours is, again, amazing at defense. We saw 2 defenses where they didn't lose a single defender. Siren Snails lost in hopes in trying to find out where and when to attack. So a little bit curious to see how Siren Snails changes their attack here. It looks like Siren Snails took that round a little bit more serious as they were able to get a lot of picks. Let's see if they take this offense seriously and able to give us a good round here. We have the same objective. This is a southern objective, so we're going to see different defenses from After Hours and Siren. Siren, there's 3 spawns. You can get West Road, and that's considered a quick spawn. You meet at Central at the same time. However, you have to crouch so you're not spotted off the spawn off the rip. You got a North Hotel spawn and a North spawn building as well. Excuse me, there's one that's south that they can engage in right away. Definitely depends on what we're gonna see here. Looks like we have a few people in the chat. Awesome T, who is on Siren Snails, and a few other players. Looks like we have a trade out of a player on the after hour side. This would be a very big win and definitely shake up the top 7 if After Hours does indeed beat Science Nels today. Look like my there we go. All right, it looks like we are actually in a timeout, so I'm gonna put us into an intermission until both teams are ready. I was told they're getting back into it, and we hear those clicks of the round going into round 6. There's round 5. Looks like we have no quick spawn for siren snails, as they are far north spawn, as we stated. What an aggressive push from Ihre down to central.
LA2 story, be careful. He's lower.
They've been hitting their shots.
I think Janet Sullivan's definitely gonna catch out an aggressive Siren Snails player here. Siren Snails playing a little bit more careful and diligent this round. I think they really want to secure downfall. But After Hours, again, just a solid defense team on this map. Siren Snails crossing, or blue crossing. Chandler hearing the footsteps but not peeking, so blue is able to get central. Blue now pushing the doorway. Chandler should hear him, but he doesn't peek. He still has not peeked. Ninja Salad taking out blue at central. Downpour taking shots at Ninja. And Chandler is playing sneaky. E. Hansen coming down from central bungalow, pushing south bungalow. Now on the rock walls, getting shot by Nightsizer on the south. That's a lobby crash. It's the stream still up. A lobby crash. No, that is not what you want to see. Oh no. Oh no. After Hours played that defense so good. Man, we are getting into it. Siren seems like they were saved kind of by the crash there. I'm gonna bump this into intermission until we see another lobby up. I think they have to play the same objective, so see you guys in just a minute here. Okay. I think we are. I think we are good to go. The same objective. After Hours back on defense against Siren Snail's offense here. Siren Snails could get a different spawn here, as we saw. They got the north building. They could get North Hotel and quick spawn. All right, okay, let's get into this. And it looks like Siren Snails did get that quick spawn.
Don't let that fuck us up.
I'm dead at 10 frames. We gotta round reset ASAP. Round reset ASAP.
I think we see a tech issue on the after hours side. We'll go back to scoreboard. we are making this third map pretty lengthy. Big game so far. I mean, this is the top. This is 2 teams in the top 7 doing some damage. So that's what we like to see. Both teams now aware of their spawns and able to plan accordingly now. I don't see any drops, but oh, it does look like an after hours player did drop. Nope, he is back in a drop from the Siren Snail side. So let's go over what players could do. Hold up. So let's not fret over what these teams are doing. Siren Snails gets this spawn. So typically teams can go up to the second floor here and they can snipe defenders pushing up West Road towards church, towards the south 2-story or bunker. That is what this spawn building can see. You have to crouch from the start, because if you don't crouch, they can see your spawn. They can predict what you're pushing or where your spawn is, which is you don't want to give that up right away. Now, Siren Snails does have a sniper, so I think we will see Takeo up in this 2-story window. Blue is going to be aggressive, pushing Central Hotel. Once we see Siren Snails being very aggressive towards Central Hotel, going towards objective, we can see cap opportunities happening. That depends if After Hours takes similar spots where they took one bunker, one south, or not engaging in Central. That's all kind of dependent on what we're seeing here. Looks like we are getting now back into round 5. There's not able to hit those shots on blue there and made the crossing. Now they have 3 going, and blue's rushing central now. Tego's back sniping in that back story. Ninja Salad able to take out Takeo, and we see a lot of smokes coming out of the Sirens now side. We're pushing central heavy. And we're taking out Slimpy there. Ninja taking more shots at E. Hansen, who's now pushing up to that bungalow. Downpour in blue in central crossing. And we're taking out blue. That's a big pick. Downpour still in central side. We see only 2 attackers left. Afterhours again with a 5-up defense. Let's see if they can secure another Volk 5-up defense. Chandler hears and I think might have seen Downpour there. Ninja knows E. Hansen is there and he takes E. Hansen out. That leaves Downpour against 5 Volk defenders of Afterhours. Afterhours wanting to win this map as it secures them a win over Siren Snails. Downpour spot is now spotted out top of central. Taylor has util, he could push this, and I think he does have a flash. He could push this. I don't see a second. Ninja taking out Downpour on top central roof, giving Afterhours that win there. Ninja taking out 3 that round. Chandler with 2. Definitely the MVPs of the night, as Chandler was finding picks throughout the different maps, as well as Diamond Ghost and Ninja. An excellent 3 maps. I'm glad we got this casted, as I think it definitely threw off predictions in which people thought Siren Snails would, you know, I think Siren Snails had 24 votes and Afterhours only had 1, and look at this upset. Afterhours winning, Shipyard and Downfall 4-2, and barely losing Snow Peak at 3-4. After showing their dominance on Downfall. Even with the round that crashed, we saw Afterhours getting 2 early picks on the Siren Snails team, leaving 5 Afterhours Volk players against the 3 Marsoc, and you know, even with the different spawns, Siren Snails wasn't able to win that round. So great plays by both teams there. Afterhours definitely deserved that win. I think this is going to shake up the top 7. Siren Snails is done. They don't have any more matches after that. They're going to be moving down in MMR. Afterhours will be moving up. They still have another match against the ranked 11th team, Aging Moss. And that, again, could push up their MMR to a point to where they could... I mean, I think with this win, they secured top 7 placement. With another win, they definitely confirm their top 7 placement. This is a big win for Afterhours here and a big upset. So I'm excited to see both these teams in the semis and finals. Not next week, but the week after that, and 2 weeks after that. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. I'll be looking to get some more casts this week, and hopefully get some more exciting matches just like this one, and definitely some big upsets as we start closing out the season, in which this is the last week. So, see you guys soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe at the weekend. This is Vati. See you guys next time.